What's good, people? So as you can see on my screen right now, I've so far in foot champs I've got 10 wins in 14 games, and I'll explain to you real quick how I got the team that you're about to see now. So this wasn't the first game, this was game 2. I didn't record the first game because I literally forgot to record it. Then yeah, this guy was by far the most frustrating player that I've ever played in foot champs. Like, I've never played a guy that's as frustrating as this guy to play with. Because all he did was pass the ball around outside the 60-yard box, and then he just kept doing that. And I didn't want to drag out my defenders, so I pretty much had to defend the whole time to the point where he scored. Then it got to a point where I just started like trying to attack and get a goal back. So then he came down the wing, as you can see, and then he scored a sway. At this point, I thought I was just going to lose and it was just going to be another loss. But then Marcus Rashford gets the ball, then loses the ball there, which Mbappe covers there, gets a goal. So now we're 3-2 down, which kind of left us plenty of time to do a comeback, which, as you'll be able to see right now, Marcus Rashford bagged it in the bottom right. So then we're back in the game, we go into extra time, then this guy just look. Well, there's nothing I can say to that. There's nothing I can say to that. Gomez didn't move. He passed the ball. My goalkeeper doesn't even grab the ball when it gets to my goalkeeper. Then it just rebounds off. I think it rebounds off my player back onto him, and then he scores a goal like that. That's pretty much how the 4 games that I lost went. Like, I literally lost 4 games in a row before I managed to win. So now you guys are probably wondering how I got this team. You're probably wondering, where's Mbappe gone? But because of them first 4 games, I realised that the team that I had around Mbappe and Rashford was just simply not good enough to compete. Like, I had Rashford and Mbappe, but who did I have as CDMs? I had Rabiot and who else? Matuidi, which they're not the best. Let me just be straightforward. They're just not good enough to, like, especially to play in foot champs. So what I ended up doing is selling Mbappe, which then led to me selling, who did I have? Which then I sold Neuer for 50k, as you can see there. No, I sold him for 43k. Sold Mbappe for 1.26 mil. Then I sold Oblak. No, actually I already had him sold. Then who else did I sell? I sold Matuidi for 950. Then sold Hernandez for 1,000. Sold Rabiot for 3.4. Sold Saint Maximin for 31k, and yeah, that's it. I'll put it on the screen now. I was left with, I think, 1.28 million. So with that, this is the squad that I got pretty much. Lloris, I had him untradeable because I packed him from the challenges that you had to do, where you get 50k packs and 100k packs, as you can see. First owner. Which, let me be honest with you, this is probably the worst goalkeeper on this whole entire game. Like, he is completely garbage. If I had enough coins to buy any other goalkeeper that would link both these players together, I would. Really wanted to get Courtois. But anyway, moving on from Lloris, I already had Gomez, I already had Rashford, so then I think I brought Kyle Walker for 95k, or did I already have him? I can't remember. I might have already had him. So I think I already had him, to be fair. So I brought Varane for 294k. I brought Mendy for... Actually, I already had Mendy. What am I on about? Then I brought Kante for 344k. Then I brought Aubameyang for 215k. And also Dembele, I already had him. Then I brought Wijnaldum for 60k. And then I brought Salah for 365k. So let me just review some of the players that I got. I got Aubameyang. This guy, unbelievable. Unbelievable on the ball. He's fast. He's good at shooting. As you can see, 12 games played, 14 goals, 14 assists. There's just not much I can say. Like, yeah, I've only played how many games? 12 games with him. But I'm telling you right now, this guy is sick. If you can afford him, I'd get him, definitely. Kante, he's been on and off for me. Like, he's been good at times, but at times he's been crap as well. So I kind of have mixed feelings about him. It's one of them ones. Then who else did I buy? Then I brought Salah. This guy is also sick. This guy burns anyone down the wings. Anyone. Alphonso Davies burns him. Kyle Walker burns him. There's literally no one that can actually compete with this guy on the wings. And as you can see, 12 games, 9 goals. Barely mind he plays on the wing. Like, normally what I do is go down the wing, cross it into Aubameyang or Rashford, and they score the goal. This guy rarely goes in, and then when he does go in, his finishing's unbelievable. It's just unfortunate that he has a 3-star week for, which would help a lot if he didn't. If he had a 4-star week for, or even a 5-star week for, he would be overpowered on this game. And then Rashford's just the same. He's just too good. As you can see, 89 games, 148 goals for the club, 69 assists. This card is by far one of the most overpowered cards on the game, as you'd expect from a 625k card. Because he was going for 519, but he's went up in price massively. I think he's going for 625k now. Let me check real quick. Oh shit, yeah, I have his red card, so I won't be able to check anyway. Let's move on to Varane. Varane, solid. He's just been solid in defense. Like, there's not a bad word I can say about him. Same for Gomez, same for Kyle Walker. The rest of the team has been solid. Gini Wijnaldum's good as well. It's just that sometimes he doesn't really track back, which explains why he has a high. Sometimes he goes up too often or too much, and he doesn't come back, which it can be a bad thing and a good thing, because as you can see, he scored one goal that I might have needed, which I can't really moan about. So, but he's been alright, to be fair. Kante's been alright and sometimes bad. It just is what it is. This guy, most overused and most overpowered card on the game. He's overused for a reason, and them stats pretty much just tell you how overpowered he is. 78 assists, 110 goals scored, 146 games played. And I don't really cut in with this guy. Once again, this guy, actually, let me show you what formation I go into. I go into a 4-4-2. So, wait, is it 4-4-2? Yeah, 4-4-2. And let me show you where he played. I pretty much use him the same way I use Salah. Just burn down the wings and then cross it in or cut in and pass it to Rashford or Aubameyang, and then they just finish the job. So yeah, that's pretty much the improvements I made. And after I lost them 4 games and I made this team, as you can see, I've went unbeaten. So I've won 10 games back to back. So hopefully it carries on like that. My main target is Gold 1. I'd like to get Elite 3 if possible, but my main target is Gold 1 at the minute. And hopefully if we carry on like the way we are right now, we should be able to get it. But you never know with FIFA. 1 minute you're winning every game, next minute you're losing 3 in a row, 4 in a row, 2 in a row, or whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, or you want me to show you some Foot Champs gameplay or do drafts, then make sure to comment down below. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.